Hey, another Saturday night. I always thought I'd make these videos and I'd do it every Saturday night and I'd stay real consistent. And then it just wears off. Ideas that come and go. So, Saturday night. What's significant on a Saturday night? Nothing really. Topic and subjects of grief, loss, bereavement, bereaved parents, child loss. Every night can be hard. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Saturday night. And what is hard about them? Sometimes the nighttime allows us to think a little more. And if we're not going out on a Saturday night and getting all busy, whining and dining, we can think a little more. And what are we going to think about as a bereaved parent? Their face, how they might look right now, how they might sound, where did they go, what are they doing, will they come and visit tonight, will they whisper in my ear tonight, will they give me a sign when I wake? There's a lot of thoughts that go along those lines that many of you who have lost somebody will consider in your mind. And when we get Saturday night and things gone quiet and relaxed a little bit, yawning, relaxed a little bit, we kind of have a few extra of those thoughts. Do they serve us? People would say you got to have only thoughts that serve you in the better light of who you will be or want to be or are going to be. Though grief and child loss is a different animal. It's a different category. Only the people who are listening to this right now that have experienced child loss will understand what I'm saying. Because I do not know how to explain it to anyone who has not experienced it. Only to say, I cannot imagine not breathing, so death. And I could never have imagined I would utter the words that my children died. I never would have thought of that. I've said it a million times since. It is my reality. And if you are listening to me right now and you have lost a child, I feel your pain. I feel how difficult it is for you. And I understand that is the most bizarre, insane set of thoughts mixed with the most ferocious of feelings that you never imagined either. It's really strange. I was never educated about any of this. I did not know what. None of us are. It's not until it happens. And when it has happened in your life, or a way to say that, I'm yawning again, it's getting late, that it has occurred in your life. Because it's real tricky to watch our words. And so when we say things happened, it's not exclusively a victim mentality to say something happened to you. Oh, it happened to me in my life. But it definitely sets your brain up for to live the role of the victim when you believe things happen to you. So I like to say these things have occurred in my life versus happened to me. And that's just a tidbit to consider when you're speaking those words, because losing our children has been tough. The aftermath in grief, being a bereaved parent, is tough. Living life is tough. So, to do ourselves some favors, it's important to use words that serve us. And changing the wording to, these things have occurred in my life, versus this has happened to me. It helps, and it helps a lot. That's just one little thing. There's many, many ways when we begin self-talk that serve us much, much better by choosing the words we use when we're talking up here in our mind to ourselves about what has occurred. And so I have found the way to live with the grief, and a way to meander, sidestep, dodge, deal with feelings that come up, totally centered around the loss of children. I have found that in the self-talk and the words that I'm using are very powerful tools to help us get through it and live with it. Now, I know it sounds weird to anyone that hasn't lost a child, but you may have lost a loved one you were very close to, and it can be similar. I lost my father. I remember when we buried my father. It was devastation, and it was tough. It was a tough time. Though it does not compare to losing children. It's not even similar in any way. And I can't explain it. I don't have the words. I like to write my blog posts. I like to write things explaining. Do I do a good job at it? You know, often I feel that I didn't, because the feelings and thoughts that come on a grief journey in child loss, I don't have the words. I wanted to make a video. I haven't kept up with videos lately, and so I wanted to make a video tonight just to say I am one person out here in the world that understands your pain as a parent who has lost a child. And I wish you to have a better day. And I wish you to take from this video that there are more of us out here, and we all find it extremely difficult. Even the simplest of tasks can become difficult. Though nothing is the end of the world. And I know we say my world ended the day their life ended, and I became someone else the day they left, and it's never going to be the same. No, well, nothing is ever the same. This is evolution. We are evolving. We're part of it. The world is turning, life is passing, time is ticking. Go easy on yourself. Go easy on your mind. Go easy on your feelings. Take time when you need time. Make no apologies. Make no excuses. Why? Because you've been through enough. I know this. That's it. I'm going to do more videos for the remainder of winter. So good night. You'll find my stuff, Two Sons Too Many, at Two Sons Too Many. Some books, find them at Two Sons Too Many, aidenmcnallyauthor.com. Like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends, reach out. Thanks for listening.